Hello everybody, this is Achaia Achaia bringing you another Shoutcast. This is a 2v2 game that 13 and I played together tonight. We just recently finished all of our placement matches again because Blizzard did the reset on the StarCraft 2 databases last night. So all the profiles, friends lists, league placements, everything like that, rankings and all that are gone. Everybody was starting from scratch today. So we did our 2v2 placement matches, and they changed up the structure a little bit. No longer does it require you to do 10 placement matches, it only requires 5, but it's a little bit more stringent as far as where it places you, because we went 4-1 and we still got placed in the Gold League. So I'm a little disappointed because we were in Platinum League before, so it's a notch down for us. Although I will say that we've been playing some very competitive games. This is one such game that I did want to put a video together for you guys and put it out there. It is on the map Metalopolis, which you have probably seen in the other videos if you've been watching any of the videos on my channel. And I spawn as the red Zerg here on the left side. My teammate 13 is the blue Protoss here on the top. On the right hand side we have the purple Terran player, which is JDD, and then his Terran ally is going to be nemnub. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but anyways, nemnub, the light blue Terran player, or teal, depends on what your color preference is to say there. I don't know, it could be either one in my eyes. But anyways, he is down here. So anyways, you can see they're both going for a pretty standard build initially. You got the supply depot and the barracks out by the entrance, going to use that to wall in eventually. And you can see that purple is doing the same thing, JDD here. Initially, I open up with, once again, my standard Speedlings pool, and that may be a little bit boring to watch these days because I do it so often, but I'm going to try to incorporate some new strategies. I've been playing around with some ideas to use Banelings a little bit more early on, and also I did play around with a Mutalisk Rush that actually worked out pretty well. I do have a replay that I want to upload too where 13 did a really nice compliment to that, so hopefully that'll be coming out here soon as well. But anyways, you can see both extractors going up here and putting drones in it immediately so that we can get that fast gas. Going back to the Terran players, JDD is getting his orbital command already and throwing down a second barracks. Now you can see at the bottom of this supply depot, it's not a complete tight wall off. So, and we don't actually realize that until later in the game, I don't believe. So we don't exploit that initially. Unfortunately, and 13 is actually hiding a probe up here behind these line of sight blockers, thinking that he might be able to get a pylon up there, and it looks like JDD is going to find him. So no proxy pylon for warp in this game, but JDD is getting some gas, so it looks like he's going to start teching up a little bit here. We see a tech lab going down, so most likely we will be seeing some Marauders or some Reapers, because you usually don't get the tech lab if you're just going to be building Marines. So anyways, to go back to his Terran ally, nemnub, he is building his second barracks just now, and it looks like he is going for Reapers. He does have double gas here, so he's got a lot of gas coming in. And if we look at the overlay here for the income, we can see that light blue by far and away is mining the most gas right now in the game. Everybody else is hovering right around 100 except for his ally, which is actually a little bit over that as well. But my teammate and I are both right around 100. And it looks like everybody is kind of in the same ballpark as far as minerals go. But moving over to the units overlay here, we can see I have 16 Zerglings now, which as you can see, I'm moving them out on the map here. And basically going to try to see if because I thought that I saw light blue get or leave a gap in his wall initially, so I was going to try to see if I could exploit that with the speed upgrade for these Zerglings. And unfortunately he did build another supply depot here, so he did block his wall off successfully. If I would have gone over to Purple's base here, I would have noticed that Purple does have the gap here, and since he was going fast Reapers as well, it looks like he wouldn't really have anything to defend against it except for one Marine and a few Reapers here. And you can see he's got tech labs on both of them, so he is building Reapers out of both barracks right now. Going back to 13's base here, he does have the double gateways at the entrance to his base, using his Zealots to block that choke a little bit. And he has started teching. He has the Twilight Council and his Cybernetics Core. He's he's researching Warp Gate so that he can warp units in anywhere within the pylon field. Yeah, he's got Dark Shrine coming in here as well, so he's going to be going for Dark Templars, which are a great counter against infantry if they do not have scan. They both do have Orbital Command, but as you can see, their energy is very low. They've been using their Orbital Command primarily for getting mules, and Light Blue is in the same situation. Now, Light Blue is also throwing down a factory and getting a starport here, so we may see some aerial battles as well. And these Reapers are moving out against 13. It looks like there is a pretty large number. We've got 12 Reapers here, which going against 13 right now, he's only got 4 Zealots, just finishing his forge, so no cannons yet. And it doesn't look like he has any sentries or stalkers at this point, so this could be bad news bears for him. Meanwhile, I've got 4 roaches and a handful of zerglings here, and I see that those Reapers are coming to him, so I'm trying to get roaches because roaches are great counters against Reapers. And these Reapers, again, do so much damage to workers and buildings that by the time I actually get there to help him, his base is pretty much dead already anyways. And as you can see here, this Nexus is just going down so fast to that Reaper fire. As you can see, the D8 charges is what does all that damage. They get 30 damage per hit, and the attack speed is actually somewhat quick. And 13 does have 6 Zealots here, but it's not going to be enough. And you'll see here, these Zerglings just disappear so quickly to Reapers. Reapers just do a lot of damage to those light units.